Hey there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to give you your next 7-day messages, or you can look at it as like the week ahead. So I hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and our angels for these messages. Know they are always for your most high. We'll start off with the Cosmos Oracle. If you'd like a private reading, by the way, I do offer those. The information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos, and you get a video link, kind of like on here, but it's tapped into your own energy. And make sure you put in the notes section on checkout what you want the reading to be about or what you want to ask. All right, so let's see what's happening for Taurus coming up next 7 days. It's like something wanted to come out, but okay, this is good. Scintillation. This is a good card. Cosmos Oracle. Okay, I get excuse me, I get the feeling of the Uranus energy from this. You know, like the planet, I get the feeling of a spark of light or a genius idea, an invention. It's a flash of hope too. So it's a flash, it's a spark. Comes in quick and it leaves quick, but it's therefore a really good reason. Maybe innovation, something that you might be coming up with. Optical illusion. Okay, we'll have to talk about that. Synchronous rotation. This card is about the dark side of the moon, kind of always being on that side, hidden. This can be about something that is hidden from us. And sometimes it's talking about what we are hiding from ourselves. And it might have to do with this. Okay, it may have to do with this because optical doubles are when you have two stars that appear to be close by sight. They appear to be close, but they're actually not on the same path, or there's not too much in common with those stars. You know, if it's talking about like a relationship or maybe even a job, but there's something here that I'm gonna have to get more on that. I'll have to get more cards on that. Something else is in gestation or in the ethers. It's being born at this time. The celestial uterus. This represents Genesis, birth, the origin point. And your golden hour is so technically it's like that hour right before the sun rises and that hour right after the sun sets, and everything has that beautiful golden hue to it. So I think that these come together, and then there is something to see, or there's something that has either it's been hidden from us or we're hiding it from ourselves. Let me take a look real quick at synchronous rotation. Synchronous rotation. The two faces of the moon. This card warns us about the hidden, what we do not see. The interesting thing here is that it is not about a lack of vision, but it is about what does not wish to be seen, or what does not wish to be known. It has to do with feeling like something is in sync with you and it not being. So it's something like that. It's something like that. Just give me more on their week, Spirit. Let's just get more on their week, please. Because you can obviously see that there's something good coming in. The golden hour. The maiden. The lover. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The way that it rolled onto that, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but whoa. Because it has meaning, okay? It has big, deep meaning. So we're going to go there. All right. Let's talk about the good stuff first. Let's talk about the good stuff, which is that there's the maiden mother and the crone archetype. And so I'm not doing gender, even though that definitely is a gender related thing, right? I'm not using that with this. I take this as meaning like you're at the beginning of some new thing in life that you are inexperienced in, or you haven't experienced this yet. And it's kind of like wanting to take a risk or a chance. There's I don't want to say naivety, because it's not. I don't think that it's meaning that. I think it is a new experience with a lover, like a lover archetype, or somebody who's supposed to come into your life, like a soulmate. Definitely have a Gemini energy here, possibly with this, but this is something new. This is going to be like an adventure or something you haven't, something thrilling, exciting. You have something to discover, because this card means keep digging. The gem is to be found. There's something precious, something of great value to be found. Usually this is within ourselves, and this is when we're going to the underworld, you know, to find it. Even you find a gemstone in the, you know, in the dirt, in the muck, in the ground. But this is interesting, okay? This is interesting because this is the card that was talking about the stars appear to be close, but they are not actually close, or there's something that's not in common. And apocalypsis is when, let me get the book. It's when something is revealed to you. Just like this card with synchronous rotation. There's feeling like something was hidden, but now you can see. It's like a veil has been lifted and you're able to see something. I'm getting like able to see something for what it is. All right. Apocalypsis. Apocalypsis. Is there a song from, is it Apocalypse? The group that sings that song, I don't care if you were right or something done, I don't care. Apocalyptica, never mind, that was Apocalyptica that sang that. Sorry, it took me a minute. You might have never heard of them, but it's a good song. If you would leave it all behind, 'cause I swear I don't care. Trying to make you come inside. Just tell me. That song is about, he says basically he's like getting advice from someone and they're like, hey, just deal with it, okay? That's part of it. You just have to deal with this horribleness or darkness. And the person's like, you know what, actually I don't care, and I don't want to deal with this at all, you know. That's that song, and that is coming through. So apocalypsis is the removing of the veil of deception. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. Now remember, you find the gem when something is unearthed too, though, right? No matter how relieving it is to witness them come to the light, an element of despair or grief follows. And the second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks and a new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to the forest fire's devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. The unknown becomes known and then guides the way. Okay. Jeez. Talk about big. Talk about big. So doesn't it seem like this is something that the lover energy here, is something that's forming. You also might have the, you know, this swan, the white swan, we associate with like creativity and effortless beauty, things like that. Also that neck, you know, in Taurus, you rule over the neck area. Typically you have like long, graceful necks, nice necks. You rule over the throat chakra too. So it makes sense, right? So I'm just thinking of that is, I'm thinking that that is you and what you're, or who you're attracting in. Can you give me a glyph for them for next week? Maybe it's a sign or a a symbol, something that you see from your spirit team, from your angels, a feather. So if you are out and about, you might run into a feather next week. And when you find it, know this is the universe talking to you through symbols and through actual objects that you find during your day. I think this is so beautiful. It is a sign from your heavenly guides. I'm for sure of that. Number 23, lightness of being also. Also, it's telling us to kind of slow down and enjoy, like, taking something not as seriously at the moment, even if it's something kind of big, because you owe it to yourself. You know, you owe it to yourself, making light, or taking yourself as light, even if you've had to go through a heavy experience, knowing there's something new here for you too, a new path, a new experience. So you may see a feather. I like that. The mirror with the reflection, the mirror. So what is being reflected back to us? What is it that we're seeing? Why is it a projection? What are we looking at when you analyze it? What does it tell you? What does the reflection tell you? The mirror can be a tricky energy because it's not always cut and dry as to why it is the way that it is as a projection, or to why we feel the way we feel about it. Such as when we're like meeting other characters and different things that we go through in life. Like, why did I project that situation into my life, or why am I seeing this at this moment? It does take deep reflection to kind of figure it out. And things can be tricky in that sense. So with the mirror, be careful. With the mirror, be careful. Okay, smoke with cleansing. I think I want to see what else the mirror said. So, well, with smoke here, we have smoke, lightness of being in a situation. They're saying, as soon as a situation manifests in your life and you look at it, imagine it is smoke. It's going to dissipate. It's going to be gone before you know it. Like, and then the new thing will come in. That is like all of our experiences here. It's like smoke. It comes and it goes pretty quickly. And this, compared to our eternity, this is truly probably just a drop in the bucket. But so you can be using different types of smoke for cleansing. I use black sage. You can use, I use it because of divination, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it has different purposes, but I use that. I do have some Palo Santo sticks here. I haven't used those in a while, and I also have bay leaves that I burn as incense too. So the bay leaves I do for abundance, and then the black sage for protection and divination. Palo Santo I need to break out again, because that was really good for, not only does it help neutralize energies, but it helps purify. Like, they call it the holy wood for a reason. You know, it brings a positive energy to your atmosphere. Yeah, I need to bring that in and light up the Palo Santo. All right, the mirror. Oh, yeah. Okay, so In ancient cultures, they have symbolized deeper psychological and spiritual truths. In ancient Egypt, mirrors were crafted from polished metal believed to possess magical properties, offering glimpses of the divine and reflecting the soul's purity. What in your external world feels misaligned, and what could be resolved by shifting internally? How do you feel about yourself, and about what you manifest? Basically, it's asking what I said about why am I projecting this? What is this about? I also have a mirror that I put, gosh, it's dusty, isn't it? I have, it was my mom's mirror from when she was like a little girl, and she has passed away. So I put it in front of her picture, because I believe it is a portal, for her energy to help here, with these readings. So yeah, I like the mirror. It says, trust your intuition and discern the truth beneath the surface. In Chinese folklore, mirrors were seen as tools to reveal the true nature of reality, reflecting not only physical appearance, but inner character and intentions. And what if this is something in somebody else or different experience that is revealing something deep about yourself? That's kind of what I'm thinking that's happening here. Something deep that happens this week coming up that gives you a good insight into you. Know thyself. We know ourselves also through our projections too, outward and inward, as above, so below. So I have 3 of Cups here, beautiful energy. You have fans, you have followers, or you have people that are very supportive of you. They want to celebrate, they want to get together with you. Could be about reuniting with people too. Old friends, possibly. King of Swords. 3 of Swords. Another 3. Whoa. King of Swords, but he looks like he's almost in the reverse. Who is that? Who's that? That generally is an energy I don't really like all that well, because they're smart, but they can be manipulative. They use their intelligence, maybe through sarcasm. Yeah, I'm not sure I really like that energy. They may be involved in some kind of 3 of Sword thing going on. 3 of Swords is when we've been hurt or we've been heartbroken. Tell me more about this King of Swords and why this is showing up. This can be something that you're clearing out from your past. A hurt or a pain. Another 3, you all. 333. Oh my gosh. This is about expansion and growth and where you see yourself going in the future. So when you get these cards together, 333 means that you are super powerful. And I think that this King of Swords, because I don't usually like to focus on somebody could be revealing their true intentions for sure. And they might not be that nice of a person. And that might be that King of Swords. But if this is talking about you and this is your reading, I think it is saying that there's some more information that you need to get before a plan is implemented here. It's definitely something that's going to involve your processing and transmuting that energy from the 3 of Swords where there were 3 or more forces that hurt you, and then expansion, the right partnerships, the right alliances come in. But before being decisive or having a specific plan, there's more information to get. And then that puts you in the King of Swords, where now you can use that masculinity or masculine energy to be really decisive and to hold on to an idea, but take decisive action too. Wow, I really need to dust. Oh my gosh. I just noticed all that. Cat hair everywhere. Tell me more about this 333, very strong, powerful energy for Taurus, please. Chocolate, 333, 9 is 333. Wow. Chocolate, satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself. Sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodisiac. It also says fine dining. Oh, that's nice. Do things right, celebration, and an elevated mood. Now, I love pleasantries, and I think Taurus does too. Like the finer things in life, the best food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's what you should do. It also has a sign of Libra here. And then I have childhood, so there could be some kind of reunion or coming back together with people from your past. But the interesting thing about this card, more so than that, is talking about like lightness of being. And that's what the feather is. It says lightness on the feather, and then you have lightness of being. So both of these cards are saying to be like a child or be as a child, right? Be like a child when it comes to something here. And then we have the baby, the cardinal signs, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, is talking about a new beginning, unlimited potential. It also says something is just in gestation, right? The baby energy. And you had that celestial uterus too, which means something is already forming for you. The old car. So this is about those things that are not in alignment with us anymore. And then kind of what we must do to maybe part from them. So if you feel like you've been holding on to something or someone that's more so like part of the past, or and maybe it's a family pattern or a cycle that keeps repeating, but it's something that feels stuck in the past and needs to be retired, basically. That energy does. To move on to what's new, right? This feels very much so like, yeah, like some kind of ending because of something that's reflected back to you that does not resonate anymore. And there can be a little bit of, you know, hesitation. I'm a fixed sign, so I completely understand what it's like to be in a spot in your life where it's like it's a lot of change, you know, and it's intimidating, just because of our nature of being a fixed sign. So I do understand that. I have change of state, setback, it's over, done. But like I said, there can be something that wants to change or that wants to shift, but we maybe have been holding on to it. So that's for you to decide. And what else? They say it's time, though. It's time. Maybe it involves a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or possibly this is the person coming into your life. Person of fire. Could be you is stepping into this confident, visionary, sexy catalyst. But they are saying it's time. So I think it's time for these things to kind of end or be done with, and to have some change coming in. So it says it's time for action. Things are fast-tracked, ready to unfold quickly and smoothly. Yeah, and there's that message, you know, of like you're ready. You are ready. Or ready for the next part of your journey. That's the Three of Wands too. The journey up ahead. Something new. Okay, let's end with an angel number for Taurus. Please. 23. 20, and we'll get one more. We'll get two more. 14, 12, 12, 20, and 23. 23 says you have a zest for life and you're wanting to experience different things, right? So I am adventurous, and it's kind of like being willing to take a chance on something that is going to be the adventure for you, the new adventure for you. 14 is saying that you're practical and kind of like a person who will not jump into things right away just because, but you'll take your time, make sure it makes sense. It says on this card, ensuring that your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. I am practical. 1212 says stay focused on the best possible future here. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. And then harmonious with 20 is saying that you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds, and you have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. So that's what I've got for your week ahead, Taurus. I'm sending you light and love. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.